Hello everyone. In this session we will discuss again some problem which is related to the number system of DFA. So we will make machine means DFA machine for the number system means the binary number which is divisible by 5. In last lecture we have discussed the same problems means related to the number system where we have made machine for the binary number which is divisible by 4. Now we will discuss some more example related to the divisibility problem, and like that we will solve different type of problems and making machine or making DFA machine for the different type of strings, like string is ending with AB or string is ending with AA, string is starting with a different symbol and ending with a different symbol. Like this we will solve different type of problem because your DFA is your base. If you clear your DFA machine, that means you clear NFA, epsilon NFA and Mealy-Mori machine. But if your DFA is not clear, in that case you cannot design easily Mealy-Mori, epsilon NFA machine because DFA is your base. So please listen carefully and solve more example as you can. Okay. So now in this example we will discuss or we will make construct the minimal DFA that accept all binary strings which is divisible by 5. So first, what will be the first step in this case? Our first step is that we have to find out means what is your input symbol. Clear? Because in DFA we have discussed capital M symbol you are using for representing the tuples of your machine, and in that case you use capital Q, sigma, delta, Q0 and capital F, where capital Q represents set of states, epsilon represents set of input symbol, delta represent your transition function, and in DFA your transition function is capital Q cross sigma implies is capital Q, means you are moving from one state to another state by using input symbol, and according to the property of DFA, each and every state have a transition for every input symbol and multiple transitions should not exist. Clear? And F represent your set of final state. So before making machine, first we have to find out what will be your alphabet in that case. Clear? Alphabet basically represents by the input symbol sigma. So please listen carefully. Construct the minimal DFA that accept all binary numbers. Binary numbers in that case again your input string or input alphabet. Basically you will make a string by using this alphabet. So binary number is your input symbol. So we can say that your sigma is 0 and 1 because you will make a string by using these symbols. And you have a binary number because binary number is divisible by 5, means you will make a string by using bits. Bits means 0 or 1. So that's why this is your input symbol. Now in the second step we will make table. So in the second step, first find out the input symbol. In the second step, because whenever you will solve the problem which is related to the number system, in that case you will make table. But every question you cannot solve like that because every question have a different concept. Clear? So first properly see the problem. What is your problem? What is your your input symbol, and how you will find out the number of states in your machine. Clear? And after that, when you find out your number of states in your machine, then make transition between the states and try to mainly focus on the DFA property, which each and every state have a transition for every input symbol and multiple transitions should not exist. Clear? So try to implement your machine by using DFA properties and convert your machine into infinite length string, because maximum problem you will get which is related to the infinite length problem, because you have an infinite length language but you have to make a DFA machine. Both are different things. For the infinite language, that doesn't mean you have infinite number of states. You have a minimum number of states and you will design machine for the infinite length language. So how you will discuss in that case? In that case, if you make loop or if you find out pattern in your problem, that means you can design machine, you can design DFA machine for the infinite length language. Loop is loop create an infinite loop. Clear? So if you find out some pattern in your machine, if you find out the loop in your machine which generate the infinite length language, that's means in that case you can make DFA machine. Means by using finite number of states you can make machine for the infinite length language. But in this type of problems, when you are solving the problem which is related to the number system, like divisibility problem, in that case you will make a table for generating the number of states. Means you can get idea from the table how many number of states you will get in your problem. Clear? So we will make state 0, 0, 0 that represent 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1, 1. Clear? So if you are dividing 0 by 5, in that case you will get remainder 0. If you divide 1 by 5, in that case you will get remainder 1. If you will divide 2 by 5, in that case you will get remainder 2. If you divide 3, in that case you will get remainder 3. If you divided 4, in that case you will get remainder 4. If you divided 5, because this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, 6, 7, this is 8, this is 9, and this is 10. Clear? So first make the table, and after that this is your decimal number, because when you convert this binary number into decimal number, in that case you will get these numbers. This is your binary number table, and when you divide that number by 5, then this column represent your remainder. Clear? So if you divide 5 by 5, in that case you will get remainder 0. If you divided 6 by 5, in that case you will get remainder 1. If you divide 7 by 5, in that case you will get remainder 2. If you divided 8 by 5, in that case you will get remainder 3. If you divided 9 by 5, in that case you will get remainder 4. And if you divided 10 by 5, in that case you will get remainder 0. So we have to make table. So your two loops should be complete. Means from 0 to 5, 0 to 4, then 0 to 4. Clear? Because in two loops, when you make transition for these strings, in that case your machine will be complete. Your machine have a transition for every input symbol. Means your state have a transition for every input symbol if you make machine in a two loop. Clear? So in a number system, just remember this thing. You have to make transition for these strings. If you wanted to complete your machine means will be a DFA machine. So in that case, we have to make transition for these symbols. Means 0 to 4, this is your first loop. Then again 0 to 4, this is your second loop. So we have to make, if you wanted to make DFA machine, in that case you have to make transition for these strings. Clear? So now we will start from the initial state. So in that case, you will get how many number of states you will get in your problem. So just see 0 to 4. Your maximum value of your remainder is 4. Means your remainder, your state represent the remainder value. So 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And again you will get 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Means your minimum value of your remainder is 0 and maximum value of your remainder is 4 when you dividing number by 5. Clear? So here just see or write the state. This is your initial state. Q1, Q2, Q3 and Q4. Clear? So these are your states. In a number system problem, we can get number of states by using this table. Means how many remainders you will get by dividing the number by the particular number. So these remainder basically represent the state. If you are dividing number by 5, in that case you will get 5 states from Q0 to Q4 because 4 is the maximum value that you will get when you dividing number by 5. If you are dividing a number by 6, in that case you will get maximum value of remainder is 5. If you are dividing a number by 7, in that case you will get the maximum value of your remainder is 6. Clear? So like that we will make states. Now we will start from the initial state. Your initial state is Q0, and how you will identify this is your initial state? Because circle represents the state, and when you are attaching arrow with the state, that state will represent your initial state. So this is your initial state. Now we will make transition for the first string, and your first string is 0, 0, 0. And any number of 0 you can add in the right hand side of your number. that will not change your value, that will not change the value of your number. Clear? So you can add any number of zeros in any string. You can add any number of zeros in the right hand side of your problem. So this is your first string, that is 0 0 0. So we will make machine for that string. So we will make transition in the form of self loop. If you are making transition in the form of self loop, that means this can be epsilon or this can be any number of 0. Clear? So 0 0 0. So we will make transition in the form of self loop. And why I am making transition on state Q0? Because whenever you will divide 0 by 5, in that case you will get remainder 0. That means when you are making transition for this string, at the last you will get state Q0, because 0 when you divide by 5, in that case you will get 0. And these things, these remainder basically represent your state. Clear? So any number of 0 we will make transition from Q0 to Q0. So whenever we will divide 0 by 5, in that case you will get remainder 0. So that's why we are making transition from Q0 to Q0. Now we will make transition for another state or for another number, that is 0 0 1. This is your second number, that is 0 0 1. So first make the transition. We have a transition for input symbol 0. Clear? So 0 0. And if we are making transition for 1, because 0 0, we have a transition for input symbol 0. Now we will make transition for input symbol 1. When we will make transition for this one, and what will be our state that we will reach by using this state? So our state will be Q1. So we will make transition from Q0 to Q1 for the input symbol 1. Clear? So 0 0 1. Okay? Means by using this strings we are making transition for 0 0 1 and we reach from Q0 to Q1, because whenever you will divide 1 by 5, in that case you will get remainder 1. Now we will be transition for another number, and here another number is 0 1 0. So we have a transition for 0, we have a transition for 1. Now we will be transition for 0. If you have made transition for 0, then you will get 2. This remainder is still 2. So we will make transition from Q1 to Q2 for the input symbol 0. Clear? And what state we will get? Q2 state, because this is 0 1 0. That means 2. Clear? When you divide, when you converting this binary string 0 1 0 into decimal number, in that case you will get 2. And whenever you will divide 2 by 5, in that case you will get remainder 2. So this is your remainder 2 state. That's why we reach to state Q2. Now we will make transition for this string 0 1 1. Now check. If you are making transition for this string, then what state you will get? You will get remainder 3 state. Clear? So 0, we have a transition for input symbol 0. Now we have a transition for input symbol 1 also. So now we are at the place of Q1. Now 0 1 1. So now we will make transition for 1 and we will reach to the state Q3. So we will make transition from Q1 to Q3 for input symbol 1. Clear? Now look, another string. This is your another string, that is 1 0 0. If you are making transition for this string, in that after that you will get state Q4. So see the transition. You have a transition for input symbol 1 is 1. Then we have a transition for 0 also. Now we will make transition for another 0, because Q2 don't have a transition for the input symbol 0. So we will make transition for input symbol 0 and we will reach to state Q4. Clear? Here you can see 1 0 0 and we will get the state Q4. How you identify we will get the state Q4? Because this is your remainder state. Whenever you will divide 4 by 5, in that case you will get remainder 4. And these states basically represent your remainder. Clear? Now we will make transition for another string, and that is 1 0 1. And when you divide 5, 1 0 1 means 5. Clear? And when you divide 5 by 5, in that case you will get remainder 0. Clear? So make transition for this string 1 0 1. So check, we have a transition for 1 and we have a transition for 0 also. Now we will make transition for 1. if we are making condition for 1 and we will reach to the state Q0. So here we will make condition from Q2 to Q0 for the input symbol, for the input symbol 1. Clear? Now check for another string 1 1 0, that is 6. If you divide 6 by 5, in that case you will get remainder 1. So check these conditions. We have a condition because every time we will start from the initial state. Whenever we will make transition for any string, you will start from the state Q0. So that's why we again and again we are starting from the state Q0, right? So check the transition for this string, that is 1 1 0. We have a transition 1. Now we have a transition for again another one. Now we will make transition for input symbol 0 and we will reach to state Q1. So we will make transition from Q3 to Q1 for the input symbol 0. Right? Let's make transition for 1 1 1. So we have a transition for 1. Then again we have a transition for 1. Now we will make transition for 1 and we will reach state to Q2. So like that we will make transition from Q3 to Q2. Now check for another state 1 0 0 0, that is 8. If you divide it 8 by 5, in that case you will get remainder 3. So check, we have a transition for 1. Now we have a transition for 0 also. Now we have a transition for another 0 also. Now we will make transition for this 0. Clear? And if you are making transition for this 0, then you will get state Q3. So clear? Now make transition for this string and check. If you divide 9 by 5, in that case you will get remainder 4. So we will start from state Q0, that is 1. Then we have a transition for 0 also. Again we have a transition for 0 also. Now we will make transition for 1 because Q4 state doesn't have transition for input symbol 1. So we will make transition for input symbol 1 and we will reach to state Q4. So that's why we will make self loop for input symbol 1. Now check for the next transition, that is 1 0 1 0. So we will start from the initial state. We have a transition for input symbol 1. Then 0. We have a transition for 0 also. Now we have reached to state Q2. Now we have a transition for input symbol 1. So we have a transition for input symbol 1 also. Now we are at the state Q0. Now for 0. So we have a transition for 0 also. Clear? So now our present state is Q0. Clear? And check it. If you dividing 10 by 5, in that case you will get state Q0. Clear? And Q0 will be your final state. Why? Because these states represent the remainder. If you are dividing any number by 5 and if you will get remainder 0, that means the number is divisible by 5. That's why you will get the remainder 0. So in the number system or in the divisibility problem, your final state is Q0. If you are dividing number by 5, means if you are making machine, the number which is divisible by 5, in that case you will get final state is Q0 because 0 remainder state will be your final state. If the number is divisible by 5, that means you will get the remainder 0. So that's why we are making Q0 as a final state. So this is your another problem of the number system. Here we are making DFA machine for the binary number which is divisible by 5. Now check this concept for any number. Means this machine will accept every string which is divided by 5 and it will not accept any string which is not divisible by 5. Means Q0 is your final state. So it will accept. Accept means if you are scanning the string from left to right and at the last symbol if you enter into the final state, that means the string is valid, otherwise the string is invalid. Clear? So for further example we will solve in the next class. So please try to solve at your home and different type of problem. Just search it from the Google and Ullman is your textbook. So please start solving the problem. After that you will get idea and you will get the concept means how we are solving the problem, because if you are only seeing on the board, in that case you are not able to solve the problem. So just try to solve the problem by your own self. Clear? Okay, thank you.